Okay, we are back. We are going into the top of the second inning. And the score is Belle 1, Elsberry 0. And looks like the rain delay is over. And like I said, I'm just gonna have to be calling this like a base or like a radio broadcast because the video just is not working. And every once in a while it would come on and then it would freeze up within just a few seconds. So got to try to get that fixed one of these days. In the meantime, coming up to bat for Elsberry is Peyton Robinson. This is her first at-bat for this game. She bats from the right side. First pitch is right to the shortstop. Line drive, first out. Next up is Abby Jenkins. These Belle Lady Tigers seem to be a real good team. Right to shortstop, over to first for an out. So 2 pitches and 2 outs. Brings up Addison Steele. Somewhere is Addison Steele. Here she comes. She bats from the right side. So hopefully she can get a hit. Swing and a miss, strike one. Ball outside. Swing and a miss, strike two. Ball outside. 2-2, 2 outs, nobody on. Little dribbler down the third base line. I think she's gonna run it out. Addison Steele with the base hit with 2 outs. Catcher just couldn't get to it in time. Brings up Tiny Henderson. It's her first at-bat for this game. She swings from the left side. She squared up to bunt. The ball was outside. Ball 1. Second pitch. There's a foul ball down the first base line. It started off fair and then gradually went foul. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Addison Steele on first. Strike 2 called. Foul ball. Remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Once again, Steele is on first. And a call, strike 3. All right, so we are going to the bottom of the second inning. Score is 1-0 Belle over Elsberry.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
All right. Batting now for Belle is number 6, Kinsey. Foul ball straight back, and that would have knocked me right in the stomach if I'd have been sitting here, or if that fence hadn't been here. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's out number 1. First strikeout of the game for Kylie Kinsler. Brings up White, number 8, third base. Her first at bat of the game. Ball 1. Ball 2, just inside. Appeal down to first base, and that was a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike 2. Two and 2 on White. Foul ball to the right side. Went right into the Elsberry dugout. Remains 2 and 2. Nobody on, 1 out. Right back to Kylie Kinsler. Over to first for the second out. 1-3 put out. Brings up Robards, left fielder, number 7. Strike 1 called. Ball 1 inside. Robards bats from the right side. Ball hit past third and shortstop both. And Robards looks at second and heads back. So Robards on base with a base hit. Brings up Chambers, their right fielder. So 2-out base hit by Robards. And Chambers wants to keep the inning going. Swing and a miss, strike one. Ball gets away from Gladney, and runner goes to second. Robards. 1-1 on Chambers. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. 2-2. Robards still down on second. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. Another foul ball, remains 2-2. Another foul ball straight back. Once again, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. Ball hit sharply to second base, over to first and out. No runs, 1 hit. And at the end of 2 innings, it is Belle 1, Elsberry 0.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
All right, we are back. We've gone through the lineup once for Elsberry, so for the 3rd inning, is going to bring up Tyra Henderson. Elsberry girls have gotten 1 walk and 2 hits in this game. They haven't got anybody around to score yet. Belle's had 1. So Tyra's up batting from the right side. Hard hit ball out into left field. And left fielder's up with it, holds Tyra to a single. Brings up Kelsey Flaster. She bats from the left side. 1 runner on, nobody out. There's a call strike. Another call strike. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 runner on, nobody out. Pitcher for Belle is really painting that outside corner. Hard hit ball foul down the first base line. Remains 0-2. Another 10 feet to the left, that would have been a good hit. And low ball gets away, and Tyra's down to second. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Kelsey Flaster. Little bit outside, 2-2. Tyra's still down on second. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kelsey being pretty patient up here right now. Ball hit up the middle into center field, and Tyra is gonna score. So Kelsey Flaster with an RBI base hit. So that ties the game at 1 in the top of the third. Kylie Kinsler up now, batting from the right side. Called strike. Now that was a good looking pitch. Kylie could have put that out over the fence. Ball outside. High fly ball into second base, and shortstop gets it. So Kylie pops out to the shortstop. There's the first out of the inning. And Kelsey Flaster stays at first. Brings up Morgan Jones, number 19, first base. And Kelsey Flaster stealing second. A throw was made down there, but not in time. Meanwhile, a strike was called on Jones. Morgan Jones batting from the right side. Kelsey Flaster in scoring position. Foul ball back. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on second. There's a little dribbler out into left field. And Morgan Jones is stretching that into a double. Flaster stayed on third. Brings up Mackenzie Gladney with 1 out. Runners at second and third. That is Morgan Jones and Kelsey Flasters on third. Right off the end of the bat, just barely tipped it. Foul ball. I got to say, this food behind me smells pretty good. There's the ball up the middle. And we're going to have 2 score. Flaster and Morgan Jones both score. That makes the score 3-1. And Mackenzie Gladney is on first with a base hit. Okay, here comes Peyton Robinson now. 1 out still. We have a pinch runner on first in the form of Lily Smith. She's running to second, and she is out. Good throw there by the Belle catcher. Meanwhile, Robinson has 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs now, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And that foul ball went about 50 feet up in the air and came down about 5 feet to my right. That's strike 2 on P-Rob. Two outs, nobody on. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Peyton Robinson. Score is 3-1, Elsberry. High fly ball. Third base is underneath it and has it. All right. So in that 3rd inning, top of the 3rd inning, Elsberry with 3 runs. And they take the lead 3-1 over Belle. We are going to the bottom of the 3rd inning.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, top of the batting order for Belle. And number 11, Moman comes up. Like I said, once again, I remember seeing her smash a home run in the first game of the day against New Haven, I guess. So, ball 1 from Kinsler to Moman. Moman had a double and came around and scored in the first inning. Ball outside, high and outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Foul ball down the first base side. And go ahead and tell everybody again, if you're tuning in expecting to see video, you're not going to see it. It just kept freezing up on me and finally went black. Hard hit ball out into center field, and Tiny is right there to catch it. She doesn't always let a lot get past her. Brings up Strumpf. She rolled out to the pitcher first time up in the first inning. Strike one. Ball hit to third, over to Tyra, over to first to Jones. Out number 2. That brings up Gerhardt, or Gellert. Gotta hate getting these names wrong. She's the catcher. Very good catcher, I will add. Swing and a miss, strike one. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the third inning, 3-1 Elsberry. Strike 2 called. There's a big smile on Kylie's face. Ball high. Kylie Kinsler looks pretty relaxed out there right now. Sporting a 3-1 lead in the bottom of the third. Hard hit ball right to Peyton Robinson. Over to first and out. 6-3 put out. 1, 2, 3 inning for Elsberry. So at the end of 3 innings, we have a score of 3-1 Elsberry over Belle.
At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Okay, here we are back for the top of the 4th inning. We're going to have Abby Jenkins up first. I don't think they're making any changes. Looks like Abby Jenkins up, and then she'll be followed by Addison Steele and Tiny Henderson. A little bit of a delay. Well, I guess they're letting the pitcher warm up. Ball got away. A bit of a wild pitch. She's had pretty good control tonight. That catcher doesn't let much get past her. And now she's throwing at me. All right. Abby Jenkins up, batting from the right side. Here we are in the top of the 4th inning. Bottom of the batting order for Elsberry. But somebody gets on, that'll mean the top of the batting order coming up. A little bit of a bunt over to third base line, but she beat it out. Abby Jenkins beat out that bunt. Even though that third base came in quickly and got the ball down there in a hurry, Abby Jenkins beat it out. And on a scorecard, I gave that to Addison Steele. I don't think Abby would like that. All right, Addison Steele is up. Foul ball, and Jenkins was on her way to second, and she has to come back. Ball outside. And Jenkins stole second base. It was a close play, but she got down there. And we have a 1-1 count on Steele. Strike two, swing. You know, when you have these teams coming behind you like this and they have their cleats on, it sounds like an army marching past you. Swing and a miss for Addison Steele. Strike three. And that is the first strikeout for Elsberry. Brings up Tiny Henderson. So 1 out. Tiny Henderson at the bat. Ball gets away from the catcher, and Jenkins is into third base with 1 out. Ball 1 on Tiny. Ball 2. Tiny was ready to take a swing at that one, but she didn't swing, and it was ball 2. Meanwhile, Jenkins still down on third, 60 feet away. There's a bunt, and she beats it out, and the run scores. Abby Jenkins on. She came home, and Tiny Henderson beat it out. That makes the score 4-1. And that brings up Tyra Henderson, the other half of the twin sisters. Call strike 1 on Tyra. Catcher doing a good job of keeping Tiny on first base. And wild throw down to first base, and Tiny walks into second. Meanwhile, we have 2 strikes on Tyra. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1. Ball 2, and now, they did not throw down to third. I think they might have had her had they thrown. Tiny went into third sliding, but the ball got away from the catcher. And so now Tiny's on third with 1 out and 2 balls and 2 strikes on her sister, Tyra. Ball outside. Full count, 1 out. Tiny 60 feet away from another run. Tyra's 1 pitch away from either an out or a hit. Swing and a foul ball over to the right side. Remains 3-2. Foul tip right right above my head. I want to personally thank the inventor of chain link fences. because they've saved my life several times today. Still 3-2. 1 out. 4-1 is your score. Tyra Henderson up to bat. Tiny Henderson at third base. Dribbler to third. Throw over to first. Got her, but Tiny Henderson scores. So a sacrifice RBI for Tyra Henderson. And Tiny scores run number 5. Kelsey Flaster up to bat. Changing this over to 5. High fly ball down to third base line, and it's a fair ball. And she's on her way to second. She's going to hold up at second. So Kelsey Flaster with a stand-up double here in the 4th inning. 2 out. And that brings up Kylie Kinsler. Kylie Kinsler batting from the right side with 2 outs. She flew out to, or lined out to shortstop last time. And that was a call strike. Ball 1 inside. Flaster still down on second base. She is in scoring position. So nice base hit somewhere in right center would look pretty good. Ball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kylie getting her instructions from Coach Yatsina down at third base. High fly ball into left field. Left fielder's under it, and she misses. She drops the ball in foul territory. So that just, it's a very eventful strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Kylie Kinsler. 2 outs. Kelsey Flaster on second. That strike 2 took as long as any in the history of softball. Hard hit ball out into right center. And it's a home run for Kylie Kinsler. I said a nice hit out into right center would look good. That looked even better. And the team is out there to congratulate Kylie. That brings up Morgan Jones, and that makes it 7-1. So Morgan Jones up, batting from the right side. Nobody on. Ball high and outside. 2 balls, no strikes on Morgan Jones. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. It's a good thing this scorecard is for me only because I kind of messed it up a little bit. I put the first 3 batters in the 3rd inning. Strike 2, swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Morgan Jones at bat. High fly ball into right field. Who's there? Second base was there, and they missed it. And Morgan Jones is on second base. That brings up Mackenzie Gladney. Number 16, she'll be batting from the right side. She scored a run back in the third inning. Did I say Mackenzie Gladney? Actually, she didn't score a run. I'm getting my ball players mixed up here. Coming up to bat is Mackenzie Gladney. And she has not had a hit. No, I take it back. She had a hit in the third inning. She just hadn't scored a run. Anyways, a pitching change for Belle. Number 8 is in the pitch. That's White. So let's get another commercial in here quickly.
At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We have numerous programs to help your wallet as well as save precious time. Save money with our RX Savings Club program, and you can save time with our medication synchronization program, where we fill your prescriptions at the same time each month. We also offer our medication adherence program to help you remember to take your medications on time as prescribed by your doctor.
All right, let's get back here, and Mackenzie Gladney up to bat. 2 outs, no, runner on second in the form of Jones, Morgan Jones. Ball outside. High fly ball. Shortstop is underneath it and has it. So as a number 6 put out. So it's 3 outs. So halfway through the 4th inning, we have a score of 7-1, Elsberry over Belle. We go into the bottom of the 4th. Let's finish out this commercial.
Better value, better service, better health care. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacy in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
All right, we are back for the bottom of the 4th inning. It's going to bring up number 21, Remmert, for Belle. With a score of 7-1, but I got a feeling this Belle team is not going to just roll over. I saw them play earlier, and they're a good team. Kylie warming up for her 4th inning. She pitched all of the last game, but it was a shortened game just due to the score. Mackenzie Gladney now taking her place as the catcher. And throw down to second base. And Elsberry defenders are ready, and number 21. Remmert is up to bat, batting from the right side for Belle. Kylie's looking in for some instructions. Pitch high and tight, ball 1. Outside, ball 2. I take that back. Kylie didn't pitch that entire first game. She only pitched part of it. They had Addison Steele come in and pitch some of that. Ball 3, 3-0 on Remmert to start this 4th inning. I think there's about 15 minutes left in this game. There's a call, strike. Halfway down the batting order. Ball 4. Remmert takes base. That is the first walk given up by Kylie. So with nobody out, Belle has a base runner. Brings up number 18, Long. Ball hit to Peyton Robinson. Out at second. Out at first. Double play. Fantastic fielding there. So, 2 outs now. Nobody on. Number 6, Kinsey, is up to bat. She's their shortstop, or had been the shortstop. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Hard hit to Tyra. Over to first and out. All right, no runs for Belle in the 4th inning as we go to the top of the 5th inning. All right, that's going to bring up Peyton Robinson is going to be batting now, leading off the 5th inning for the Lady Indians. She was part of that double play just a minute ago. Peyton has yet to reach base in this game. She's lined out to shortstop and flied out to second base. All right. Like I said, I gotta keep remembering that you guys don't have a camera on this. Umpire cleaning off the base, and P-Rob is getting ready to come in, batting from the right side. They have White pitching for Belle. Hard hit ball out into right center, and it gets past center field, and P-Rob is on her way to third. And she's going to come on in. And she is there with an inside the park home run. That's how you start the 5th inning. That makes it 8-1. Ball outside to Abby Jenkins. Ball 2. Foul tip right behind me here, or actually it would have gone behind me. Like I said, I'm thanking the inventor of chain link fences today. Hard hit ball in the center. Drops right in front of the center fielder, and Abby Jenkins is on with a single. All right, Addison Steele's up to bat now. She's gotten on with a hit, and she struck out her second time up. No outs. Jenkins is on first. Addison Steele batting from the right side. She bunts foul. And Jenkins just expended some energy going down to second. Strike 1 on Addison. And Jenkins got caught stealing second base. Meantime, we have 2 strikes on Addison Steele. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is 2 outs. And now we have Tiny Henderson coming up. And there was a infield fly to shortstop. And 1 pitch, and Tiny is out. All right, so we go to the bottom of the 5th inning now. Score is 8-1. Looks like there's about, if I got the timing right, looks like there's about 7 or 8 minutes left in this game. The game was delayed by rain, so I don't know how they do the time in these games, but we are in the bottom of the 5th inning. Score is 8-1. Foul ball to the right side. Strike 1 on White. Number 8, she is pitching now. You know, I think. I'm not sure that that's... Yeah, that's her. Second pitch. Foul ball to the left side. Strike 2. Once again, looking out at Kylie, and she's got a big smile on her face. She's relaxed right now. Ball outside. High fly ball, drifting foul, and it's out of play. Remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ball to Foul ball. It was right down the first base line. Morgan Jones tried to field it, but it had already gone foul before she got to it. Remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball out into right field. Oh, gets past Steele. So base hit for White. Well hit ball. Leadoff single for Belle here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Brings in Robards. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Right back to Kylie. She throws down to second for 1. Safe at first. I mean, it was only because the throw was offline a little bit and Morgan had to jump. Otherwise, that would have been another double play. Brings up Chambers. Ball 1. Same situation as before. Runner on first, only this time we have 1 out. Right back to Kylie again. She throws to second. Over to first, double play. And that, my friends, just may be the end of the game. I don't know, because they're running out of time, I know. Maybe not. Either way, if it's not, then Tyra will be up to bat. Nope, looks like they're going on. So we go into the 6th inning. And like I said, 6th inning, that brings up Tyra Henderson. Score is 8-1 in the top of the 6th. Looks like they still have White pitching. Good throw down to second base. I'm very impressed with this catcher here. Tyra Henderson up to bat, batting from the right side. She scored 1 run in this game. Ball low. There's a call strike. Ball high. Ball hit to second base, grounder over to first, and 1 out. So a 4-3 put out. Brings up Kelsey Flaster, bats from the left side. right up the middle, almost took the pitcher's head off. Kelsey Flaster on base again. She's been on base every time. She's walked once, gotten a single and a double. She scored twice, and now another single. Brings up Kylie Kinsler. 2-run homer her last time up. Ball outside. Ball outside. Three balls, no strikes on Kylie Kinsler. Kelsey Flaster's keeping them kind of worried over there on first base. Ball 4. A little bit afraid to pitch to her, I think. Brings up Morgan Jones. Stand-up double her last time up. Hard hit ball out into right center, and it drops. And here comes Flaster in, and Kinsler in. Morgan Jones with a stand-up triple. That makes the score 10-1. Foul ball on the right side. Hard hit ball up the middle, and here comes Jones. Or like they said in the song, and then along came Jones. Makes it 11-1. And we have Lily Smith going on base now for Mackenzie Gladney. Okay, 1 ball, no strikes on P-Rob. Hard hit ball out into right center, and it drops in, goes to the fence. Smith is going to score, and Robinson stays at third. She thought she could come up with another inside the park home run, but she had to limit that to a triple. Makes the score 12. We now have Abby Jenkins up to bat. Ball gets passed, and Robinson says, nope, not going to try it. Abby Jenkins got a hit last time up and was caught stealing second. Strike 1. Strike 1, ball 1. Ball down in the dirt, and this catcher got in front of it. And like I said, I'm very impressed with her. She's a tiny little girl, but boy, she's a good backstop for that ball. 2 balls, 1 strike on Abby Jenkins. Foul ball way back behind us. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Peyton Robinson on third, 60 feet away from another run. Ball outside. 3-2, full count. 1 out. Runner on third. Ball right to second base. Over to first. Jenkins is out, but Robinson scores. That makes the score 13-1. Addison Steele up to bat. Foul ball down the right, or towards the right side. Addison Steele has been on once tonight and struck out twice. Swing and a miss. She was reaching for that one. Two outs, 2 strikes, nobody on base. Swing and a miss, strike 3. See what they're going to do about the time. That is halfway through the 6th inning. Okay, we go to the bottom of the 6th. Scores 13-1, Elsberry over Belle. And I believe this is going to be, unless Belle comes back with at least 12 runs, this is going to be the final inning of the game. Good throw down to second on the warm-ups from Gladney to Peyton Robinson. Okay, coming up to bat in the 6th inning, we have number 11, Moman. Kylie Kinsler looking over, getting instructions, and that smile is on her face. Oh, the smile went away. Ball inside. Smile went away whenever she turned around and looked at the batter and said, "It's time to be serious." Little popper up to Abby Jenkins at second base, and we have 1 out. Brings up Strumpf. 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball. Abby is underneath it and has it for out number 2. Okay, and here's Gellert. Get it right here. This is the little lady that's such a good catcher. She has not reached base tonight. Strike 1. High fly ball. Jenkins is underneath it again. All 3 putouts for the 6th inning. And let's see, I believe that's probably going to be it. Yep, it is. All right. Tremendous game here for the Elsberry Lady Indians. They started off slightly slow, and then all of a sudden came up with 13 runs in the game. And at this point in time, they're going to be going for the championship game of this tournament. I don't know yet who they're going to be playing. The third place game is going to be played here. Yeah, I guess the third place game they're going to get going here. And I think the championship game, I'm not really sure. I believe it's scheduled for like 3:15 or 3:45. 3:45. That was just confirmed to me. So I'm going to be going off the air here and coming back on about 3:25, 3:30, something like that is whenever I'll be coming back on. And let you know then who will be playing. But right now, Elsberry Lady Indians has had 2 tremendous games. And they've really been racking up the runs. Let's see, it's like 30 runs that they've gotten in these 2 games. And so let's hope they can continue this against whoever they play for the championship. So for the second game of this tournament, this is Kenny Masterson saying goodbye for now, and check in again about 3:30 or so, and I'll be back on the air for the championship game for your Elsberry High School Lady Indians. Goodbye for now.